Hello everyone. This session is only for the examination purpose. So we are going to discuss important questions in the first unit. Here, the basic terminology you have to follow. What is intrusion detection? You have to go through and you have to understand this one. So if you understand this definition, then you can use it anytime whenever you write any other topic also. So it will be useful for you. So next, understanding intrusion detection, that is a least expected question. So uh, you need to you need to have an idea about attack classification. That will be good if you go through all the different attack classifications. So it may come for the short question. So all these are the attack classifications. One of the most expected question in this unit is at each and every layer, at each and every network layer, what are the types of intrusions expected, and by using which protocol we can identify that intrusions. uh, that is the important question. So take read this one. At application layer, what are the protocols, and presentation layer, session layer, transport layer, network layer, physical layer. Go through that one. Whereas here, they may ask you as a short question, like explain what are the attacks possible in the application layer and how to mitigate them. So these kind of questions will come as a short questions. So entirely ISO, about the ISO OSA layer, it will be a long question. So next important question expected in this unit is the difference between NIDS and HIDS. They may ask you individually, what is NIDS? Explain NIDS. And what is HIDS? Explain about the HIDS. So these are expected as a long questions. Whereas here in the PPT, only the major points are highlighted. Whereas you have, when it is asked for a long question, you have to highlight these points and you have to give your own explanation about these points. Whereas IDS block diagram, if it is if they are asking IDS as a long question, you have to draw this and you have to explain each and every block. Likewise, you have IPS also. This is the IPS diagram here. You have to mention each and so if you observe, both are similar only. You have only few differences in between the IDS diagram and the IPS diagram. You have to identify the differences and you have to mention the differences. So here a major difference between IDS and IPS. This is the most expected question in the first unit. And the next one is rule-based detection or misuse detection. Both are same. So here you have a block diagram here. You have to draw this block diagram and you have to explain what is analysis, what is response, and what is refinement you have to explain. Next one is the profile-based detection. So based on the statistical behavior and based on the characteristic behavior, we'll be identifying the intrusions. Or otherwise, it will be asked as anomaly detection. Both are same, profile-based or anomaly detection. So you have to mention all these points here. Next thing is like this subject is majorly research oriented. If if they ask you like what are the machine learning techniques we can apply, or now what are the artificial intelligence algorithm we can apply for identifying the intrusions, that question, if the question paper is very tough, they will ask these kind of questions. So here rule based detection is expected in this unit. And Coming to theoretical foundation of detection, this is the second part in the first unit. Here, all the terminology you already know, because in the machine learning you might have already studied all these things. So how the fuzzy logic is used for identifying anomalies, and theorems, what are the theorems applied. Whereas if the question is like this, you have to mention this formula. Okay, if you mention this formula and explain about this formula and how we will identify the intrusions by using the mathematical equations, then you'll get good marks. Next one is the artificial intelligence techniques, how they are useful in identifying the intrusion. This is also expected. So all the AI techniques you have to explain. MLP, SOM. How the clustering techniques are useful. This is about the first unit.